Baby, no listen to no fake news, them can't. Could do all it out and them never fake news. Notice say I just be a bad bitch, I get forward from with you. But the one you have to be good girl them lazy. She never did a features, R-rated. Never did a features, half naked. Me never did a piggy R-rated things halfway, that's why me give R-ratings. She never did a features, half naked. Never did a features, R-rated. Me never did a piggy R-rated things halfway, that's why me give R-ratings. I know every girl a white material. I know every girl fi get the juice in a me seed bag. I know every girl me trust to cook my food, nor boil my tea, not even put the milk in a the cereal. Me like a catty when me dival. When no fi wash fi cook fi clean and no fuss. When she hear me get a new girl, I know that me mean when me say me fight me demons. Multiple wife legally, no illegal. Yeah, straight, me go crazy. I know every catty can be my first lady. I know every press plus body done baby plus Tatiana no fit in a no Mercedes. When me say oh luxury dolly fi nurse baby, a trouble when luxury dolly turn old lady. So big up every girl with no lazy. Your body big but why your mommy donate it. R-rated. Never did a fi dress half naked. Me never did a fi give R-rated things halfway, that's why me give R-ratings. She never did a fi dress half naked. Never did a fi dress R-rated. Me never did a piggy R-rated things halfway, that's why me give R-ratings. She now wait pan money for reach her and donation. She make reach her man donation. 101 but the waist gal a tell her fi leave her man, but she stay strong. She know say them are no friends, them are haters. Them sleep with every man in a the acre. Can't get nobody fi stay long and want the advice for relation. Baby no listen to no fake news. Them can't keep a man cause them never stay true. Could do all it out and them never pay dues. Never shut them out and them wicked and cruel, eh? Bag a man a rush but them just a get yours. Everything them have them did a fear blows. Instagram live them nude for the views. Baby that I know you though. Sure, R-rated. Never did a pictures half naked. Me never did a piggy R-rated things halfway, that's why me give R-ratings. She never did a features half naked. Never did a features R-rated. Me never did a piggy R-rated things halfway, that's why me give R-ratings. One wish. U.P.K. O1 West. Babylon is falling to rise no more again. Babylon is falling. Freedom is here, my friend, not just part of the nation. Yeah, our shine never come bring peace, him start of the vision. Now put your trust in the riches and wealth, guns are a nation. Just the last statutes and commandments, we make the decision to keep them with precision. Just part of the nation. Daniel get a vision, him see the black Christ, it wasn't a white depiction. No allegiance to Rome nor its regions, come out them religion if you want be a free man. Cause the deacons them full of demons, same situation with Rasta with Islam. Only beacon of hope for your lean and is U.P.K and the General YAHANNA. Every fowl of the ear, every beast of the field, every creeping thing we creep on land, every mouth of the clear, loud and clear. Yeah, our shy Mashiach is a black man who have fear, let him hear. Time to prepare, spiritually separate from Babylon. We no weak, we no fear, we no tear. Gun Saddam, my bun, but him and are just part of the nation. Yeah, our shy never come bring peace in start of the vision. Now put your trust in the riches and wealth, guns are a nation. Just the last statutes and commandments, we make the decision to keep them with precision. Just part of the nation, send evils and curses on the horse sitting on the beast and all churches. America fall, them deserve it. Rome get defeat, history repeat, I know the first thing. Hey, 400 years they work with, then desert with, then turn round and call we worthless. But now the COVID lurking, them hurting, and then the doctors and nurses. Hey, one day table did have to turn after the long journey. No care much money you a earn if you still want Babylon burn. One day table enough to turn. After the long journey, no care much money you are earning. I just part of the mission. Yeah, our shine never come bring peace in start of the vision. No put your trust in our riches and wealth, guns are ammunition. I just the last statutes and commandments. We make the decision to keep them with precision. I just part of the mission.
Yeah. Shalom, Israel. Yah Bashim Yahshua Barakatam to all the brothers. Yahshua Bashim Yahshua to all the sisters. I'm Priest and Officer 1000 Adiyah with the I.S.U.P.K, which is the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. We started up 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General YAHANNA. And you already know what it is, man. You understand? We say the truth. We preach the truth about the Bible, man. You understand? All these so-called organizations, you understand, churches, Christian churches, this, that, Muslim, you understand, they don't, you understand, they're not speaking the truth about the Bible. The only place, you understand, all these fake groups, Israelite group, they're not teaching the truth about the Bible. The only place you're going to get that truth is in the I.S.U.P.K. You understand, we bring you the Bible as it is, not how we feel like, not, you understand, like a little part of it and hide the rest, not, you understand, like, well, this is what I'm going to use for my benefit. Nah. You understand? We sacrifice our life for this Bible. You understand? And we're going to bring you the truth, just like Christ was bringing you the truth, man. And that's what we do in the U.P.K, man. You understand? And we're going to talk about, you understand, homosexuality today. We're going to talk about monkeypox today. We're going to talk about plagues today, man. We've been talking about plagues. The U.P.K since 1969 has been teaching you that God will bring plagues on this earth, man. Why? Because Black and Hispanics and Native Indian are in captivity. Why? Because of all the immorality, you understand, going on in Babylon the Great, going on in Egypt today, man. For all you Kemetic, we living in Egypt right now. You are in Egypt right now, man. All the sexual deviancy that you've seen in Egypt, you're seeing it right now. You understand? Egypt had plagues, right? You're seeing those plagues again. You understand? You seeing the same thing. Matter of fact, you're going to see worse than, you understand, what you're saying. You understand? You're going to see worse than, you understand, monkeypox. You understand? It's been 4 years. You understand? We've been in Montreal, in Canada. You understand? We've been in Montreal teaching the truth. I.S.U.P.K Canada was made. From these 4 years, we've been telling you that God is going to send plagues on the earth. Before COVID-19, we've been telling you that God's going to send plagues on the earth. Before monkeypox, we've been telling you that God is going to send plagues on the earth. You've seen it right now. We've been telling you now, war is going to break out. World War III is coming. You thought now, oh, well, these Negroes now, they're just a bunch of dumb Negroes. You understand? They're just crazy. They're just a cult. Meanwhile, you've seen it right now. And the thing is most of you in Canada saying this, knowing that we say the truth, and you will still not be in the U.P.K. You should be ashamed of yourself, because you know what we say is true. You can't deny what we say. You can't deny any longer, you understand, that we've been lying to you. What we say is not true. We like the Christian church. It doesn't happen. It never will happen. It's happening right now. You're still not in the U.P.K. Why? You should be ashamed of yourself. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because of your sin. The same way, exactly, you understand, the gay men, the homosexuals, you understand, have sex, you understand, homosexual sex, disgusting sex. You understand? The same way, you understand, they have to, you understand, go with their lust, satisfy their lust. This is why you're not in the U.P.K, man. Why? Because of your lust. Why? Because instead of standing strong for Black, Hispanics, and Native Indian, instead of, you understand, of changing your life and doing better, showing that you're better than these white, you understand, the them oppressor, you rather be like them. You rather do what they do. You rather follow them in every way. You celebrate all the what they follow, all the what they celebrate. You understand? You celebrate everything they celebrate. You do, you understand? They smoke weed. Weed is legal. You smoke weed just like them. You don't even ask questions. You don't even ask, well, is it my culture? All you want is to be happy and have fun. If you can't have fun, now the world is over for you. You got to kill somebody, do something, beat somebody, you understand? Destroy somebody else's life. That's why you're not in the UPK. Because being in the UPK, it demands sacrifice of self. You got to be willing to sacrifice yourself, sacrifice your desire, sacrifice your lust, sacrifice, you understand, what you was living in the past. Like this, you change your life and become somebody better. You understand? You should be ashamed of yourself seeing these things happening and not being the UPK, man. You should be like, you know what? I must be one of the dumbest MF that ever lived for not being in the UPK in those times, in these times that we're living in right now. You understand? Monkeypox is it. You understand? Hey, with me, I have also 50 Barakala. What's going on, priest? Yahbashim Shabbatah.
Yahbashim Shabbatah.
What's going on, priest? What's going on, priest?
Yeah, I'm there. I don't want.
Come. Most High in Christ. And I want to give a shout out to the brothers in Toronto, officer of 1,000 Zabaja, and officer of 500 Child 1. You understand? Amazing work. Clap for these brothers. They're doing an amazing work in Toronto. You understand? They'll probably be with us shortly. You understand? And you also have officer of 50 Barakala, man. You understand? That's a man, you understand, that's really about the Bible, man. You understand? I heard the call of the Most High. Just like Officer Zabaja, just like Officer Shah 1. Heard the call of the Most High. And you know what Officer Barakala did? With the last dollar that he had, went to Toronto and went to Nami, showed those brothers, you understand, Toronto brotherhood. With the last dollar that he had, that's what he did. Went to in Toronto, showed the brothers in Toronto brotherhood. And the brothers in Toronto show him love back. You understand? Meanwhile, you care, you understand? All you think about is money. Money is more important to you than anything. Just like a female. Meanwhile, your people are suffering. Meanwhile, you want to have, you understand, all this stuff, you understand, of weird sex. And being, you know what I mean, put yourself in danger for you to receive monkeypox. You understand? Monkeypox, you understand, is a plague that God sent. Why God sent those plagues on this earth? Everybody want to say, well, God gave me my job. God gave me, you understand, what I have. I pray to God, you understand, that I have my house, I got my house. I pray to God, you understand, that I have kids, I got kids. So would it be, you understand, something, you understand, far-fetched to say that God sent you understand, monkeypox? You understand? Would it be something far-fetched? Would it be something too high for God, you understand, to say, you understand, that he sent monkeypox, you understand, for you understand, not following his laws? When you read the Bible, God said, you understand, he will send plagues. But one thing I'm going to tell you, Black, Hispanics, and Native Indian, while the other nations are getting monkeypox, you should not get monkeypox. You know why? Because you are the 12 tribe of Israel. God gave you instructions that will make you better than any other race of people on earth. Matter of fact, priest, bring me to Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 6, Bible question. God made you, understand, special. He gave you, understand, laws so you could follow. When you see monkeypox on the native on the Chinaman, on the, you understand, on the Caucasian, on the Arabs, on the Africans, you should not get monkeypox. Because why? You should follow what God said to follow, man. It breaks my heart seeing that sister, you understand, with monkeypox. But I understand what's going on. I understand, you understand, that your sexual deviant lifestyle, you understand, will bring plagues in your life, man. You want to have sex with whatever that moves, you will be plagues in those times, man. God is cleaning this earth. And God has to clean this earth, you understand, for us to rule in a righteous kingdom, man. Monkeypox is just one of the start, just like you seen COVID-19. It's just one of the start. And I understand, like a lot of you understand, are not gays. You have sex with another man's wife. Don't celebrate too hard. Don't laugh too hard. Your time is coming too. You're a woman that has a man and have sex with other men. Don't laugh too hard. Your time is coming too. You smoke weed. Don't laugh too hard. Your time is coming too. Every sin that you commit, you will see the judgment of it in those times that we live. You're about to see exactly that. Read what you got, Bible question, please.
Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 6. Keep therefore and do them.
Keep therefore and do them, man. That's what you're supposed to do, Black, Hispanics, and Native Indian. Keep the laws and do them. That should be in your mind when you wake up. That should be in your mind when you're at work. That should be in your mind before you go to bed. Keep those laws in your mind, man, and do them, man. The Christian church will tell you, well, we don't have to keep the laws. These are the religion don't follow the laws of God. Kemet don't follow the laws of God. Voodoo priests don't follow the laws of God. I mean, Arab, you know what I mean? The Muslim don't follow the laws of God. But you should keep them. You should follow them, Black, Hispanics, and Native Indian. You should respect them, man. Because these laws are for you, man. These laws are for your well-being, man. These laws are what's going to make you a great nation, man. You should keep them. Keep on going.
Khan. For this is your wisdom.
This is what?
This is your wisdom.
What does the word wisdom mean?
Salak, Can you bring some water? It means knowledge.
Knowledge. You understand? Knowledge. This is your knowledge, man. You understand? The Chinamen eating everything, eating dog, rats, and everything, eating bats, and now we had COVID-19. Is that knowledge? Is that wisdom? Meanwhile, not eating bat is in the Bible. Not eating crab, shrimp, and lobster is in the Bible. You could check this out. Now, I said for everybody that's out there that's watching us, right? You could check this out. High blood pressure is one of the #1 killers in the Black community. When you compare the statistic of Black, you understand, of people, you understand, that have to what? You understand? When you compare, you understand, the statistic of the people, you understand, that have high blood pressure, you see Black people as #1. Why? Meanwhile, other races eat the same thing as you eat. White people eat, you understand, like raw meat. Yet, high blood pressure is more elevated in the Black community. The next community is the Hispanics community. Why? Because that is your wisdom. That is your wisdom. You don't follow your wisdom, you're going to pay for it. God didn't give those laws, you understand, to these other nations. You can find that in the Bible. You understand? God gave you those laws, man. And once you don't follow those laws, what happened? We suffer. Once we don't follow those laws, we suffer. You understand? Meanwhile, God is sending plagues on the earth. We don't want you to suffer. Meanwhile, B'nai B'rith said, well, you know what? The I.S.U.P.K hate gays. You understand? We were trying, you understand, to go in Toronto. The general was trying to go in Toronto. Me and you understand, the brothers and sisters in Montreal going to Toronto, and B'nai B'rith say, you understand, warn the mayor and all the politicians in Toronto. You understand, even you understand the Coast Guard, how you call them, and everything. You understand? Warn them and say, well, you know what? Don't let them in. They hate gays. Meanwhile, we telling you not to be homosexual because God will send plagues to you and destroy your life. What do we say today? What do we say today? We say exactly that. What we're saying. God will destroy your life for being an homosexual, for being a lesbian. That's what we're saying today. Meanwhile, you have a Jewish organization that's supposed to use the Bible, the same Torah and Tanakh that we use. And that's gonna say we hate gays. Meanwhile, not to be an homosexual is in the Bible. Well, who hates what gays now? Because we warning them that God will plague them. But now Brief is telling you, well, be homosexual. Now, what happened to homosexuals now? They get monkeypox. Keep on reading, please.
Kanada, for this is your wisdom and understanding.
And what?
And understanding.
This is what your understanding, man. We understand what's going on. We understand that when we eat crab, shrimp, and lobster, we get, you understand, disease, high blood pressure, and more. We understand that being gay will bring monkeypox and more, AIDS. We understand when you have sex with whores, you will have STDs. We understand that when you steal, you might get killed. We understand when we take drugs, you killing yourself. We understand these things, man. Hey, shalom to the sisters now, man, in the chat, man. Shalom, man. Sister Carla, Sister Jazz, Sister Cassie, shalom. Y'all shema taba shem y'all shy. You understand? We understand these things, man. Why? Because of the laws, because of this book that you hate so much. Because of this book that you don't want to follow. Meanwhile, the cure of monkeypox is in this book. Meanwhile, you understand the solution of monkeypox is found in the Bible. Not to be homosexual. Simple as that. Simple. Keep on going.
Kanawakan. In the sight of the nations.
In what?
In the sight of the nations.
In the sight of the nation. Meanwhile, you understand this means what? When you follow your laws, when you follow what you have to follow, these are the nations will see you great. I don't know if you ever heard this, Barakala. You understand? I know you did. You understand? When these other nations say, well, black men in America and shit. And ish. So like, have you ever heard that?
Kawakan.
You understand? I was on Facebook. There was an African guy that said, you understand? Well, I will never apologize to black American because of my ancestors sold y'all, because y'all are useless, dumb. So I will never bow, you understand, say sorry to y'all. That's what they say. African. Well, you know what? You know why they say this? Because we don't keep these laws. Keeping these laws, these nations will respect us. What, you understand? The Caucasian people will respect us. Arab will respect us. African will respect us because we follow the Bible. You understand? We follow the law, the precept and commandments of God. You understand? This is our wisdom, man. What's in this book is our wisdom. So when we're telling you not to be homosexual, it's for your wisdom. It's for your own benefit. It's because we love you. It's because we love you like we love ourselves. You understand? Keep on going.
Kanawakana. Which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people.
You understand? Now, what happens now is that, you understand, when we follow the laws, you understand, in the commandments of the Bible, these are the nation, meanwhile, you understand, we follow our laws, they're getting monkeypox. They're getting plagues, they're getting disease. And they're looking at us and like, you understand, damn, how come they're not getting monkeypox over there? How come black people are not getting monkeypox? How come I don't see, you understand, high blood pressure in the Native Indian community? How come I don't see, you understand, AIDS in the Latino community? How come I'm not seeing those things? Well, they follow the Bible.
Right.
You understand? They follow the Bible. That's what the Bible says. And that's what will happen, you understand, if we follow the Bible. These are the nations will be like, you understand, man, how come these people, you understand, over there, how come they're not killing their own people? Their community will be destroyed because, you understand, every other community sell drug. Irish sell drug, Jewish sell drug, Arab sell drug, African sell drug. But if we don't sell drug, you know what would happen? Their community will be destroyed. We will progress. We will excel. And they will be like, how come they excel like this? Well, because we don't sell drugs. We don't smoke weed. We don't have sex with whores. We don't have no prostitute in our community. Our women, you understand, are not, you understand, women that are loose. Our women, you understand, follow their men, obey their men, and, you understand, are faithful to their men. They're not like what you see out there. And they will ask and wonder, how come that be? How come we are so great? Answer is right there. Officer Barakala just read it. Because this is your knowledge. This is your wisdom and understanding, man. You understand? This is your wisdom and understanding. Meanwhile, we're seeing all these things are happening, you understand, on earth. All these things are happening on earth. All these things are happening in America. What should we do, priest? Anybody out there, you can answer. What should we do when we see the monkeypox? When we see, you understand, all these calamities, all these plagues coming on earth, what should we do?
Salakia, the one.
Go ahead.
If I may, I have a precept for that. I mean, to answer the question.
Of course. Go ahead,
right.
please.
This is in the book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 4. Right? It reads, "And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues." So the answer is right there. We need to come out of her, of Babylon, meaning we need to separate from America, which is spiritually Egypt and Babylon, to avoid partaking in the sins that they promote, in their sinful lifestyle they promote, and to avoid receiving the plagues that the Most High is going to send to them.
Right. Give him a hand. You understand? Give the also Peter Barakala is a understand. You about to go up in rank spirit in no time, priest. You understand? Most High Christ, priest. But you understand? And you could see, you understand, in that same verse, God is saying, you understand, those plagues are not meant for you.
Right.
Those plagues are not meant for you, Black, Hispanics, and Native Indian. You should not get monkeypox. You should not get, you understand, coronavirus. You should not get AIDS, because those plagues are not for you. But the fact that you want to remain in their society, the fact that you want to keep following their culture, their disgusting culture, you will get those plagues. Meanwhile, what we say in the UPK is to separate from you understand, their society, their philosophy. Separate, you understand, from what they're doing. That's what we're saying. And that's what the Bible, read it again, please.
Kawakan. Revelation chapter 18, verse 4.
Go ahead.
"And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins."
Come out of her, my people. You understand? Which means this is in the New Testament. Why God is saying my people is because he's talking to the Black, Hispanics, and Native Indian, the 12 tribe of Israel. The entire Bible is about the 12 tribe of Israel. The Bible is not a book for every nation. You understand? The Bible is not a book for the European. The Bible is not a book for the Africans. The Bible is not a book for the Arabs. The Bible is not a book for the Asians. The Bible is for you, Black, Hispanics, and Native Indian. Meanwhile, you refuse to understand and follow what's in the Bible. You rather, you understand, believe in the lies that is told about this Bible, man. Come out of her, my people. Like this what? Go ahead.
"That ye be not partakers of her sins."
Like just like Officer Barakala just said it, like this, you don't do the same thing that they do. Why? Go back to Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 6. Now, you could stay there, Officer Barakala. But when we go back to Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 6, this is your knowledge. This is your wisdom. And when these other nations will sit, they will say, well, oh man, what a great people these people are. Man, these Black, Hispanics, and Native Indian are so smart. They're wise men. You understand? So like Barakala, you remember this? They are geniuses. I mean, they are geniuses. Well, this is what the Bible is here. For you to be a genius on earth. Meanwhile, these other nations will be plagues, you understand, and we will be well. That neighbors, you understand, that European neighbor that's sitting next to you will get monkeypox, will get plagues, and you'll be like, you understand? Barakata Yahweh with Yahweh Shai. My people ain't getting that. You understand? That's why God made these plagues, man, that's coming on the earth for these other nations. Come out of her, my people, that you know what I mean, not be partakers of her sins. Go ahead.
Wakan. And that ye receive not of her plagues.
And that you receive not of her plagues, which means what? The plagues that you're saying, they are not meant for you, Black, Hispanics, and Native Indian. Those plagues are supposed to be, you understand, what you see, you understand, as your salvation. Meaning what? We've been oppressed for so long. We've been oppressed in this society, in this empire for so long. Everybody's asking, well, when is God going to do something for Black all people? Those plagues are supposed to be signs that God is doing something for us, Black, Hispanics, and Native Indian. You understand? Coronavirus was supposed to be a sign for us, man, that we're in the end, that God will destroy this empire for our sake. Monkeypox, you understand? Messiah in Christ. Monkeypox is supposed to be exactly the same, that God is about to destroy America, destroy, you understand, these other nations for your sake, Black, Hispanics, and Native Indian, man. Meanwhile, you better just, you understand, just stay there and have fun. Understand? Just be dumb. You just want to be dumb. You just want to be dumb and dumber. You understand? The dumber you could be, you feel better. That's how you want to be. Meanwhile, you understand, you're supposed to be the greatest nation that ever walked on the face of the earth. Meanwhile, you are supposed to represent the, you understand, the image of God on earth. You are supposed to be, you understand, like God on earth, man. You understand? Yasharala means prince of the power, man. You're supposed to be prince and princesses on earth, man. Representing them in the kingdom of God, man. Yet you rather have, you understand, be like everybody else and get monkeypox. You understand? That was it, right?
Wakan.
Bring me to Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 6, Bible question.
Wakan.
You understand? Meanwhile, you had an organization called Benai Brief saying, you understand, dare to say we hate gays. Meanwhile, everything that we preach is for gays, you understand? For homosexuals, lesbian, bisexual, to, you know what I mean, change their life so God, you understand, they won't be plagued. That is real love. If you see I'm about to fall in a hole and you don't warn me, do you really love me? If I see you about to fall, you understand, in the hole, you walking, you understand, you're not looking, hey, what's up, man? What's going on? And you about to fall in the hole, and I don't warn you. Do I really love you? Do I really care for you? Well, that's what we're doing. We see gays, lesbian, you understand, bisexuals about to fall in the hole, and what they would do? What do? We say, you know what? Nah, don't live that lifestyle because, you understand, God will plague you. Well, we're seeing it right now. We're seeing the plagues falling, you understand, on them right now. And you know what happens, Priest Barakala? It's such an amazing thing because Benai Brief, you understand, said that we hate gays. God sent a plague to the gays. Now, you know what I was thinking? I was thinking, well, they say we hate gays. They say we hate white people. So is God gonna send a plague only to white people pretty soon? I was thinking that, like, sometimes I overthink, right? I was like, wait a minute. They say, I mean, we hate gays, and I mean, just to prove the fact that we don't hate gays, matter of fact, we love those people, I mean, that are gays, and tell them to change their life. God sent a plague to them, showing that what was. Go ahead, Breeze.
Yeah, I just did a TikTok video today about the accusations of Benai Brit saying, like, we hate homosexuals in the LGBTQ community. Well, that is, like, you know, there's a horrible lie against us, right? Because we tell our brothers and sisters living that kind of lifestyle that according to the Bible, it is an abomination to the Most High, meaning it's disgusting to the Most High, and that there are consequences coming with living that specific lifestyle, you understand? And to avoid those consequences or plagues, just change your lifestyle. Go back, you know, men go back to loving women and women go back to loving men. That's what we're teaching our brothers and sisters. You understand? Right. We're telling them, just like in Revelation 18:4, to come out of the sinful ways of Babylon. You understand? To be able to avoid the plagues. Because regardless, I mean, you're living that lifestyle, you're bound to catch something, whether it's monkeypox or something worse, you know?
It's just like telling a crackhead, well, don't smoke crack. You understand?
Yeah.
Do we hate the crackhead for telling them not to smoke crack? Huh? Benai breath. Do we hate if you tell a crackhead not to smoke crack? Do you hate the crackhead? Well, you can never say, oh, yeah, yes, you hate the crackhead for not telling them not to smoke crack. You know what I'm saying? No, we don't. And nobody will not me hate the crackhead for telling them not to smoke crack. Well, the same thing with the homosexual sexuality lifestyle. We tell them not to be homosexual because God will punish you for that. And you're seeing exactly that. Meanwhile, I could guarantee that vaccine that they're gonna bring, a lot of Jewish organizations is gonna make money from that. Just like the monkeypox vaccine, just like the, you understand, the coronavirus vaccine. A lot of them, you understand, invest in that vaccine. You understand? A lot of them will make money from exactly that monkeypox vaccine. Why? Because you understand, telling you now to live your sexual deviance lifestyle will give them money, will make them richer. Meanwhile, they don't speak for the Negro, Latino, and Native Indian that are suffering. Meanwhile, we are poor and destroyed. You understand? And you can go back to Revelation chapter 2, verse 9. You understand? And you could see exactly now where it said that Jewish man is not a Jew. You could see, you understand, where it says in the Bible, you understand, in the New Testament, where it says, you understand, where you are poor. The Jews are poor, but you are rich. You know why you are rich? Because of this Bible. Because you understand, of these scriptures, because of these laws that make you great. You understand, when these other nations see you following these laws, they see, you understand, they see you as a great people, the greatest people that ever walk on the face of the earth. You understand? Read what you got, but question.
Karawakan. This Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon.
Flee out of the midst of Babylon, man. That doesn't mean, you understand, like some fake Israelites, you know what I mean, will tell you to go to the Philippines and everything. Some people will tell you, well, flee America, go to another country. It doesn't mean that. It means exactly just like what Officer Barakiala read in Revelation 18, verse 4. You understand? It reads to lose their mentality, lose their philosophy, lose exactly, you understand? Stop smoking weed. Stop smoking cigarette. Stop having sex with whores. Stop being homosexual. Stop following what you see in this empire, man. You understand? Stop following these things. That's what it means, man. Keep on going.
Kawakan. And deliver every man his soul.
And what?
Deliver every man his soul.
What does that mean, priest? Oh, Salaka, priest. And to anybody in the chat, what does that mean? You know what I'm saying? To deliver your soul. To deliver, and I mean, every man shall deliver. I mean, in other words, every man shall deliver their soul. What does that mean? I mean, you understand? I don't know if Officer Zabaja and Officer Shawan will be here with us tonight, but we're gonna keep going, all right? And so, like I wasn't with you, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I wasn't doing the classes, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I had to pass the class, but I mean, these past few days, but I mean, we're gonna be fully active as well. And also, I.S.U.P.K Quebec will be fully active back again. You understand? This Monday that's coming up, you understand? We're gonna have, you understand, our episodes where we show the New Testament is only for the Israelite, and we're gonna keep going, I mean, with the law classes as well. All right. So what does that mean? Nobody could answer. Officer Barakella, can you answer?
Kawakan, Salakia. Basically, to deliver every man his soul, it's like, okay, let me put it like this. When you sin or live in a simple lifestyle, it's like your soul is dead, right? So to deliver every man his soul is like coming back to following the laws and statutes and commandments of the Most High by separating yourself from Babylon spiritually, right? Your soul comes back to life.
Okay, Khan, what you said is right, priest. But you want to, like, for the people that that's out there, you understand, that doesn't know, you understand what this precept mean, you want to break it down and, you understand, like, what does soul mean? What is a soul?
So like is the spirit.
And what is a spirit?
Is the it's a vibe.
A vibe or your character.
Your character.
Exactly. You understand? Is the way that you are, what you do, is your spirit, is your vibe. You understand? A spirit is a vibe. You understand? It's not like, you understand, the spirit is, you understand, a ghost, you understand, walking out, you understand, like ghosts. I mean, dead people, ghosts now. A spirit, your spirit is your vibe. The spirit of God is your vibe, is the character of God, you understand? Is what you put on, you understand, that decipher, that shows that you believe in God. That's what the Holy Spirit is, right? So your spirit is what you do, is what's in your mind, it's your vibe, it's your character, you understand? It's the way that you are. So, you understand? To live and, you understand, to save your soul or save your spirit is to what? Change your character, change the way you are, change the way that you think. You understand? Change your mind. You used to sell drug back in the days, don't sell drug no more. You used to smoke weed back in the day, don't smoke weed no more. You used to be a whore, having sex, you understand, with whatever, you understand, that moves, having gang bangs left and right. Matter of fact, for you that are having gang bangs and love gang bangs, monkeypox is coming for you. You understand? Monkeypox is coming for you. And worse is coming after monkeypox too. You understand? But you change your life. Don't be doing the same thing that you not been doing. You celebrated Christmas, Halloween. Change your life. You used to be in the Christian church. Change your life. Save your soul. That's what it means. Keep on going. Go ahead, priest. Keep on going.
Khan, be not cut off in her iniquity.
Be not what?
Be not cut off in her iniquity.
What does that mean?
Salak, Yadawan. If I may, so the children of Israel that are partaking in her sins, right, will be cut off from their people and destroyed along with America and the white man's kingdom.
Why?
Like, what was that?
Why?
Because they haven't because they haven't changed their ways, they haven't come back to the Most High. They still follow the culture and the customs of the oppressors.
So iniquities is sin, right, priest?
Khan.
What happens when you sin? What is the salary of sin?
It's death, Adawan.
Is what?
Death.
Exactly. That's what you want to use as well, right? Why? Because the salary of sin is death. So when you die, you be cut off, right?
Khan.
Exactly. So you understand? So that's why we're telling you not to be cut off. We're warning you not to be cut off. Read that part again where you at, with what you just read.
Khan. Be not cut off in her iniquity.
Be not cut off in her iniquities. You understand? Just like you read in, you understand, in the Revelation. You understand? Be not partakers of, you understand, don't do of a sin. You understand? Don't follow their ways, don't follow their sin, because the salary of sin is what? Death. You understand? When you sin, take it like this. You understand? For anybody that's out there, when you sin, you're actually killing yourself. It's just like a suicide. You understand? It's just like a suicide. You sinning, you just want to die. I want to die, I'm gonna sin. And some people, some of us have a death wish too. Some of us have a death wish. We're gonna keep on sinning. Meanwhile, we know that God is against that. You understand? But we're gonna warn you. Our job is to warn. God sent prophets to warn. That's in the Bible. You understand? The salary of sin is death. Don't be cut off by a sin. Don't you understand? You understand? You see America, those plagues are for America, to destroy America, to destroy these other nations. Don't be following, you understand, the same thing that they follow. Why? Because you might die. You understand? Keep on going.
Khan. For this is the time of Yahweh's vengeance.
For this what?
This is the time of Yahweh's vengeance.
Wait a minute, priest. Wait a minute. You telling me God doesn't love anybody? God has a vengeance? Why would God be vengeful?
Salak, Yadawan.
Where?
Because Well, all the nations, but especially the Caucasian race, right, which is Edom or Esau according to the scriptures, had their hands against the children of Israel, which is the Most High's chosen people, which are blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
Go ahead. So that's why God will be. That's why God will be vengeful, right?
Wakan. It's basically like if someone would put their hands on your kid, you would go defend your kid, basically, and that's what the Most High is gonna do right now.
So that means those plagues, yeah, that like we're reading, you understand? Like that vengeance is about, you understand, God, you understand, taking vengeance for what happened to his people, right?
Wakan.
So that will mean that those plagues are not meant for us, right?
Lot of one.
Exactly. You understand? Those plagues are not meant for you, Black, Hispanics, and Native Indian, man. You understand? This is why it broke my heart when I seen that sister with the monkeypox out. You understand? Every time I see a white man with monkeypox, I'm like, Barakata Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. You understand? When I seen that sister with that monkeypox, I was sad, man. You understand? I was like, damn, man. When are we going to learn? When are we going, you understand, to face the fact, you understand, that all life will be destroyed without this Bible? When are we going to learn, you understand, that we will keep being, you understand, you understand, while not following this Bible? These plagues are not meant for you, Black, Hispanics, and Native Indian. They are meant for every other nation, especially the Caucasian nation, the European. You understand? Go ahead.
Karawakan. He will render unto her a recompense.
He will do what?
Render unto her a recompense.
Render unto her a recompense, man. You understand? Because you understand, God is about, you understand, to destroy this place, to give them, well, you call it karma, right? You call it karma, God call it justice and vengeance. You understand? God is gonna do, you understand, to white people, you understand, white people, Chinese people, you understand, African people, the same thing that they've done to us, Black, Hispanics, and Native Indian, man. He's gonna recompense them, you understand, for the atrocities that they committed on us, man. You understand? All right. You could drop that. Do you have what do you have for me, Babu Kwasha? You have an article or a video for me, Babu Kwasha?
I have 2 articles. Also, Salaki other one. We have a question in the chat.
Let's get the topic first, right?
Which article do you want?
Matter of fact, let us take now. I mean that question. Cassie said, you understand? Can you please give a general breakdown of 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 12 to 14? Let's get it. And if you have any question, you understand, and I will suggest, you understand, you put question according to the topic, you understand. And after we break down the topic, then we could go for the other question, all right? Because sometimes we don't have time. I mean, like, to explain like the topic that we have. All right, let's get it right.
I have the scripture whenever you're ready, other one.
Go ahead, give it to me. Hey, shalom, priest. Shalom, I.S.U.P.K, we have I.S.U.P.K to run to the building, you understand? Messiah in Christ. My brother's looking mighty and strong, man. Good. All right, let's get it, man. 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 12.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 7, verse 12. But to the rest speak I, not the Lord. If any brother hath a wife that believes not, and she be pleased to dwell with him, let him not put her away.
All right, say that. Now, let's say I have a girl, I'm in the UPK, right? I am in the UPK. I'm courting a sister in the world. She's not in the UPK, right? Now, she wants to be with me. She wants to be with me. She like, you understand, you know what? I don't believe in this Bible, you understand, it's what and whatnot, you understand? But I love you. I care for you. You understand? I want to be with you. Go ahead.
Verse 13. And the woman which had an husband that believed not, and if he be pleased to dwell with her, Let her not leave him.
Go back on verse 12, Bible question.
Khan. 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 12.
Mm-hmm.
But to the rest speak I, not the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
If any brother had a wife that
A
believed,
wife, why? Because that wife, you understand, already had sex with her. You understand? She's not in the truth. You understand? Somebody, you understand, that I met outside, you understand, like, you understand, I gotta, you understand, I talk to her, speak game with her, you understand, and you understand, 1 + 1 = 2, you understand, you know what happened. Now, you understand, we married, you understand, we had sex. But she doesn't believe in the Bible, she's not in the UPK, right? So go ahead.
Khan, and she be pleased to dwell with him. Let him not put her away.
So now she doesn't believe in the Bible, but I had sex with her. She became my wife. And she believes not in the Bible. She don't believe in the scripture. She doesn't believe on what we're doing. But she's not going, you know what I'm saying, having sex with other men. You know what I'm saying? She's not saying, well, you know what, it was a one-night stand. What should I do? Because she doesn't believe in the Bible. What should I do? Read the last part. Read the last part, Bible question, please.
Khan. Let him not put her away.
You understand? That was, sister, you understand, the fact that she became my wife, even though she doesn't believe, I cannot put her away. I cannot say, well, you know what, I had sex with you, it wasn't one night stand, you understand, I just wanted to taste you, and goodbye. Nah, I can't do that. I had sex with her, she became my wife. That's why it says wife. You understand? Why? Because that they had sex. She became his wife. Now he cannot put her away. Why? Because she doesn't believe in the Bible. Because you already had sex with her. You understand? Keep her. Otherwise, you would not make her your wife. You understand? Because, you understand, you would have been like, you understand, well, she doesn't believe in the Bible, I'm not gonna deal with you. But if you did that, you understand, if you did that, you cannot put her away because she doesn't believe in the Bible. Keep on going.
Khan, verse 13.
Mm-hmm.
And the woman which had an husband that believed not, and if he be pleased to dwell with her.
Now, it's the same thing with a woman. You're in the truth, right? You're in the truth. You're in the UPK. You understand? We tell sisters, you understand? And I'm pretty sure, I mean, every sister that's faithful to the UPK, to the knowledge, I mean, of the Most High, you understand, will not get a man that's not in the UPK. But let's say it happens, right? Let's say it happens. I mean, that sister, I mean, coming on this truth, you understand? She's doing her 90 days, and she has a man, you understand, in the world, you understand, that she loves, and she has sex with him, and you understand that's her man, right? And that man doesn't believe in the Bible. That man doesn't believe in what she's doing, but that man wants to stay with her. What should she do? Go ahead, please.
Salakia. She should not leave him.
Keep on reading.
Khan.
It's right there in the verse.
Verse 14.
No, but read the last part of the verse, Bible question.
Khan. Let her not leave him.
Let her not leave him. You cannot leave your man. Once that's your man, that's your man for life. Once that's your woman, that's your woman for life. Which means what? A man that has a woman cannot leave that woman and get another woman. You could get another woman, but you can't leave the one that you had before. You cannot leave her. She's yours for life. Or you don't like the way she cook, well, you shouldn't, quarter. You understand? Do your 6 month. You understand? And know if she could cook. She cannot clean. Well, you should learn exactly. You should know exactly. You understand? Get to know her, and so you understand, such and such. The same thing with a woman. That man cannot, you understand, fix the tile, fix the whatever, be the plumber, you're the best plumber for you, fix the light, you understand? You should court that man and see if that man is valuable. But once you have sex with that man, you can't leave that man. You can't have sex with another man, you understand, be like, well, you know what, I'm in the truth now. You'll be a whore. You understand? Keep on going.
Khan. Verse 14. For the unbelieving husband is sanctified by the wife.
Now what? Go ahead.
Khan. And the unbelieving wife is sanctified by the husband.
Now, what does that mean, to be sanctified?
Hey, Shalom, I can't hear about your brother.
Hey, Shalom, priest, Yahbashim Yoshabatam. What does that mean to be sanctified?
Salak, the other one.
Right.
Sanctified is to be made holy, and holy.
That's right. Give him a hand. Give him a hand. Christian doesn't understand that. To be made holy, to be made, which means to be separate. Now, the fact that I'm the UPK, the fact that you understand we won West. I have a woman, you know what happened? She's not like other women outside. She's different. She's gonna walk outside with a you understand, with modesty and everything. Meanwhile, all these other women walking outside with pum pum shorts, showing their behind and everything. My woman won't be doing the same. Right. She has modesty. You understand? She's set apart. She's different. Why? Because she is with me, and people will see that. Well, no, wait a minute. She's not like the other person. You understand? Why? Because while she's with me, she's learning from me. The same thing with a woman. While that man is with you, the fact that you understand you are the best woman that could ever be. You are, a Psalm 31 woman. You are, you understand, a real biblical woman. You know what will happen? That man that you have in your life will start changing his life. He won't be like the other men that you see out there. And you understand? It will be set apart. It will be sanctified. People will be like, well, you changed, bro. You changed. You don't smoke weed no more. Nah, I don't even need no weed. That sister, is a bad bro, man. She's my high. You understand? You would say she's my high. I don't need to smoke weed no more. I'm high when I get home. You understand? She, with the love that she's giving me, man. You understand? That love is making me high. You understand? Why? Because you understand, you become a changed man. You become set apart. Which means what? The moral of all this is like when you have somebody that don't believe in the Bible, you become somebody better. You understand? I have a rib right now. You understand? I have a rib. You understand? She probably get a Hebrew name pretty soon. Jazz, give her a hand. You understand? She's right here. She's side. You understand? She wasn't. I'm gonna use you for example, Bob Quasher, right? She was in the Christian church and everything, right? She didn't believe in, you understand, what we're doing. But the fact that while she was with me and everything, what happened? She learned the Bible. She started, coming to class. She started, like, you know what? I got to leave the Christian church. It was a fight for her to leave the Christian church, but she did. You understand? And she like, you know what? The truth is in the UPK. Well, that's the same thing. That's what the verse is talking about. Okay? That's what this verse is talking about. You understand? The way that you are, make sure that you become a role model for the person that's next to you. Right. That's what you're supposed to do. Right. Make sure that you are a role model for the person that you claim to love. Make sure you say you're in the truth. The truth saved your life. Well, make sure that you understand the way you are will save the person that you love life. Make sure of that. You understand? You can be, you understand? Well, I'm in the truth. Shalom, Shemara, Tabashim, Yahusha. Meanwhile, you have access with other men. You understand that other men that are not your men. You can be, you understand? Well, you know what? I'm a bad mouth the sisters in the UPK. You can't do that. You understand? You can, you understand? Be malicious. You can stay. You can be smoking weed. Meanwhile, you say you're in the truth. Matter of fact, you were smoking weed. You left weed. Now that person, you understand, knew you understand, as somebody that smoked weed. You change your life, and that person will be like, wait a minute. You start smoking weed? Yeah, I did. Why did you start smoking weed? Because it's against the Bible. It's against my principle. It's against the Most High. And you continue in the righteousness. That person will start smoking weed, and that person will be like, you understand? Their life will change. And other people will see that. You understand? You want to be, that's all about being an example for the person that's next to you that don't believe in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? That's all in this verse. So Cassie, did I answer your question? Matter of fact, that's the breakdown of the verse, all right? Sister Leslie and Thomas, Nawa, Sister Nawa, Shalom, sisters, Yahushua Tabashim Yoshai. All right, so also Barakella, bring me to where you what we have.
I have two articles. One about monkeypox being the United States being in a state of emergency because of monkeypox, and the other one about a Georgia woman with monkeypox saying she did nothing sexual to contract the virus.
All right, come on. Okay, do you have the video about question? The video of I told you about.
Nah, the one I don't have the video. Plus,
All right,
I cannot put videos on the stream right now because I'm streaming from my phone.
Okay, come. I can. Go ahead, please.
So, okay, if you got any videos, you can send them to me.
Also, Brian Keller, send it to us as a budget, all right? It's the video that the general was playing on across the line. I wanted to get that video.
Email it to me. Oh, it was the general's video?
Yeah, come, General Muhammad has it in his on his Facebook.
I'm gonna get it right now, and I'll email it to me. I'll set it up, and all I gotta say is, y'all sisters, y'all better wake the hell up, man. You want to have all those homosexual friends, and that's my girlfriend. Now you have a monkey on your back. Shit's bananas. Good night.
Come, you understand? Come. And not only that, priest, a lot of sisters now having sex with bisexual men. A lot of men. I'm gonna tell you something, right? While I was in the world, I was selling drug in the world, right? I was selling drug to any kind of people. You understand? Like, you understand? I didn't care. I say the money was there. I had to make the money, right? A lot of us, these transsexuals, having sex with hood men, gangsters. The people now, that's hardcore. They're having sex with transsexuals. You understand?
From the wire, Salakia.
Yeah. You understand? And after that, you know what happens? These same men have daughters and sons at home. They have a woman at home, and they're having sex with another woman. You understand? In secret. So you understand? Y'all better watch out. You understand? Just like us is about to say, because you understand, you better make sure that man that you understand that you're having sex with doesn't do that. And the only way to make sure of that is if that man lives with you, because he lives with you, he go to work and everything, and even then, he might be at work and having sex at work, in the bathroom, in the office, and so on and so on. We've seen it all. Some of us done it all. Some of us have sex in the bathroom at work. You know what I'm saying? In the office at work. You know what I'm saying? So you got to really make sure. And for you to have sex with a woman that belongs to another man, do you know what what that other man is doing? Do you know how many other men she's having sex with? You understand? God has, you understand? And this is why this goes back, you understand, to what we read in Revelation, you understand? You got to separate yourself from what's going on out there, because you don't know where that disease is. You cannot see somebody and say, like, well, he has the disease, I'm not going to sleep with him. You don't know. You don't know their lifestyle. You don't know what they're doing. So you might be, you understand, the next one with monkeypox if you don't follow the laws of God.
Salakia, other one.
Go ahead, please.
Just to touch on what you just said, right? Some women will say, I will not sleep with him because he has the disease or whatever the case is. But they cannot know, just like some men would not know if the woman has a disease. I mean, there's a video that came out about Instagram thought who had relations with Chris Brown and Nick Cannon and other like celebrities, right? Mm-hmm. It came out that she had AIDS for the past 10 years and she didn't even know herself.
Right.
So how could you know what the person you're sleeping with got in there? You know, what do you know how do you know what they're carrying with them, basically? You know, what do you know what they have in their back?
And I would suggest, you understand, everybody get tested like every 3 months, man. You understand?
Right.
Get tested every 3 months. Know how's your body, what you got. You understand? Like, you understand, and don't have sex with random people, man. Make sure that sister come in the class. You understand? Be in the school. You understand? And you understand, you could have her as wife. Make sure that man, you understand, do the same thing. But if you understand that's not the case, that man is in the world. Cassie, you just be the best woman that you could be for that man. You understand?
So
you understand? Go ahead, please.
Just like you say, you know, I'm just gonna say this to everyone that is not in the UPK: go get tested as often as you can. You understand?
Because that disease out there, you understand? And one thing also, you understand, you cannot trust nobody. But you know who I could trust them brothers and sisters in the UPK.
Right.
You understand? I could trust them because we follow the laws of God. You understand? We know, you understand? We have a discipline, you understand, and urgency of following the laws. So I could trust my brothers, I could trust, you understand, my sisters. Why? Because we are one West. But you know what? I'm not gonna trust IUIC. Sister come from IUIC, go get tested, you understand, and everything, and come to class. You understand? I'm not gonna trust, you understand, somebody from the Christian church, go get tested, come to class. You understand? Until you prove yourself, I can't trust you. Why? Because I don't know who you're having sex with. I don't know if the person you had sex with had monkeypox or some type of disease. You understand? So I cannot trust you. But I could trust my brothers and sisters in UPK. You understand? So Cassie, be a sister, in the UPK. You understand? Don't be a sister in the world. You understand? Where the man is in the UPK and you're not. Be a sister in the UPK and get a man from the UPK. All right. All right. Where we at?
I said, like I said, I have 2 articles. One about the state of emergency because of the monkeypox, and the other one with the Georgia woman saying she caught monkeypox, right, without even doing anything sexual, basically.
All right, give me the emergency question.
Come. 1 second, other one.
You understand?
This is from CBC News. U.S. declares monkeypox a public health emergency.
Yeah. Right.
Move frees up federal resources to fight virus that has infected thousands in the U.S.
Yeah. This is a plague. I understand. If you don't know what a plague is, you're seeing the plague. You're seeing it with COVID-19. You understand? The entire, matter of fact, almost the entire world was shut down with COVID. So like with COVID-19, right? You couldn't travel. Nobody, especially in Canada, we couldn't travel. We couldn't even go to the Passover. Well, yes, we could go to the Passover. If you had a vaccine and everything, but you know what I'm saying, we couldn't travel when it was like really fully declared and everything. You understand? You couldn't even go to one city. There was a curfew in Montreal and Quebec. You understand? After 8 o'clock, nobody goes outside. You understand? If it's not a plague, I don't know what is. Meanwhile, you understand? Monkeypox is coming. Now they're calling it a state of emergency. Why? Because there's too many gays. There's too many homosexuals. There's too many people, you understand? Like Officers Berg, I love to call them fish. I said there's too many fish in the ocean. You know what I mean?
Salaki, other one.
Go ahead.
If you want to swim in their rainbow seas, you're gonna swing from the rainbow trees.
So like we are fishermen, but we don't want those type of fish. They don't have no scales. These type of fish don't have no scales. You understand? We are fishermen over here. But these type of fish don't have no scales. No fins. They are unclean. You understand? So don't go get no unclean fish. All right. But you understand, the monkeypox, you understand, became a state of emergency because why? Because of the homosexual sex that's going on. Meanwhile, B'nai B'rith say we hate gays. Gays went, in Spain and had some type of gangbang and everything. You understand? And just like I say, for you that's doing gangbang and love gangbang, you love having 2-3 men inside of you, you understand? And doing that, you understand, 2-3 men touching you at the same time, you're gonna get monkeypox. You understand? You're gonna get monkeypox. You understand? And I pray that you don't bring that monkeypox on to your children, to your mother, to your father, to your, you understand, to your man and everything. You understand? So be wise. But monkeypox, because of that gangbang, all these people, came in the United States. Some of these people came in the United States, went to Europe, other part of Europe. Now you have the monkeypox and everything. You understand? Like one. So just give me a second. One thing that I've seen, right? Like everybody that has monkeypox in the United States were in Miami during the Pride Parade. You understand? That's what I've seen. Everybody that in the United States, and some even in Canada, they don't talk about it as much. But most of them were in Miami in the Pride Parade. So that monkeypox that started in Spain, and most are in Christ for that, because Spain adult people in captivity. You understand? Came to Miami.
Yeah.
Some of them came to Miami, came to the U.S., had sex with, other gay men in the U.S. You understand? Had sex with other gay men in Canada. And now you see monkeypox all over the place. Go ahead, Nami.
Nah, so like I was just gonna say, right? We're living in as priests and prophets of the Most High, as the sisters who are the daughters of Zion, who are in the truth, right? Meaning you're in the UPK and following the Lord, right? It's interesting times we're living in. We're getting to watch these plagues unfold, and as we watch these plagues unfold, we're literally sitting back with popcorn, with our ribs, with our family, our sons, our daughters, right? And we're just laughing. We're having an amazing time, right?
Right.
Everyone was saying, you guys are crazy, right? You guys don't have the truth. The truth is not with you. Well, we've been on the corner since 1969, right? Telling people that Russia is going to war. America is going to fall. The Lord is going to hear our prayers and send plagues upon the earth. 2 years later, the plagues haven't stopped. Listen, we're in I seen Salakia. We seen 20 different versions of COVID. And after that, we got to see what the oppressor does best, going to war with each other. And now the homosexuals who took the rainbow from the Lord and tried to run with it like it's their thing, the Lord is plaguing them. And all they can say is, give us the vaccine now. That's crazy. Salakia.
Go ahead, please, of course.
Salakia, if I can add on to what Officer Zabadi is saying, like Christ told us, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. And something that the Most High told us is that there is no new thing under the sun. There were wicked Negroes, Salakia, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans coming out of Egypt who didn't want Egypt to fall.
Right.
They were in the desert. They were complaining to the Most High. They were murmuring to the Most High. They were complaining that the Most High saved them from those wicked Egyptians. What blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans better understand is that these plagues are here. These plagues are coming. And Babylon is going to fall.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Babylon is going to fall, and you better come and pick a side.
Right.
The I.S.U.P.K has been saying since 1969 that you are the children of God and that the Most High loves you. You understand? The Most High wants something better for you. Canada isn't your peace. North and South Central America isn't your peace. This place is a place of hell for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
Right.
People better wake up and understand that. Salakia.
And Salakia, if I may add on, Baba Kashar.
Come on, please.
Right. So me and Officer Shayuan, we were just outside. We put boots on the ground every weekend. We do what the Christian pastor doesn't do. We're outside amongst our people trying to wake us up, right? I watched the general say that it's going to take something more than monkeypox, right? The I.S.U.P.K is telling you something much worse than monkeypox is coming, because even though the rainbow community is getting monkeypox, they're not going to wisen up. We just seen a sister. She was sitting between the laps of some mutt, some canine outside, right? And we're looking at her like, you don't see the monkeypox plaguing the earth, and she's not going to learn. It's going to take something much worse than the monkeypox to wake everybody up, and much worse is definitely coming. The plagues draw close. The plagues draw nigh, and they do not slack.
And also that brings to my knowledge, that to my attention, that the verse in Revelations where it says, you understand, like those plagues coming on the earth and they repent not. You understand? They don't repent from the plagues. You understand? Matter of fact, they curse God. And you could see, you understand, the LGBT community cursing God by putting, you understand, that monkey plagues, you understand, signs, or you understand, on their flag. You understand? So they're cursing God right now. You don't repeat that like that. You understand? And just like I was saying in the beginning of class, right? Like for you that are not homosexual, but you having sex with a whore, your turn is coming next. For all you women that have a man and that's having sex with another man, your turn is coming next. Don't think, just like the Bible say, God is not mocked. Whatever is you sow, so shall you reap. Matter of fact, somebody bring me there. God is not mocked.
So okay, Officer Adia, I have that video for you whenever you're ready.
Come on. Let's get that precept first. Also, Barakala, I mean, hold on to that article that you had. Let's get the precept. God is not mocked.
Salakia, when I have it.
Go ahead, priest.
This is Galatians chapter 6, verse 7.
Right.
Be not deceived. God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
All right. So what does it mean to be mocked?
Salakia.
Go ahead, please.
To be made fun of. To say our King Yahushua Mashiach is a effeminate white boy is mocking Yahweh, is mocking the God of Israel. To say that a man can wake up today and say he is a female, he is a woman with ovaries, is mockery.
Khan. What you said is exactly right, priest. But let me give you another one, and I mean in the context of what we're talking about with monkeypox, right? A lot of people will say, you understand, well, that's not gonna happen to me, just like they have a death wish. You understand? Well, you understand, it happens to them. It's not gonna happen to me. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. They're mocking God by doing that. You understand? You mocking God by saying what? By keep on, you understand? You keep on smoking weed, you mocking God. With everything that's going on, you mocking God. You still be an homosexual, you mocking God. You still a whore, you mocking God. You still having sex with whores, you mocking God right now. God is not mocked. Read. Also, Barakala.
Khan. Galatians chapter 6, verse 7.
Go ahead.
Be not deceived. God is not mocked.
Go ahead.
For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
Well, you do it. You're gonna, you understand? Pray the consequences of it. It's simple. You work, you gotta have your money, right? If you work, you gotta have your money, right? You go on your slavery, you understand? 8 hours a day. You gotta have your money. Well, you know what? You have sex with men. You understand? As a man, you're gonna have monkeypox. It's only right. You are a whore, having sex, you understand, with every man that you could find, you're going to have some type of disease, monkeypox and more. That's only right. You having sex with whores, you're going to have AIDS and other type of disease, monkeypox and plus. That's, you understand, only right. You understand? That's what you wanted. You're going to get it. You understand? You smoke weed, and now you have lung cancer. That's what you wanted. You're going to get it. You smoke cigarette. You have lung cancer. That's what you wanted. Now that's what you get. You understand? You have sex with another man's wife. You get killed. That's what you wanted. That's what you get. It's only right. God is not mocked. I know sometimes, you understand, because it doesn't happen to you right away. You think that I could get away with it. God is not going to do a damn thing to me. Well, okay, no sweat. Maybe God want to use you as an example for other people to learn not to do the same thing. Maybe. I hope you don't become that person, though. You know what I'm saying? I pray the Most High you don't become that person that God used, you understand, for other people, you understand, to learn from. So they won't do what you did. I hope you don't be that person. All right. And let's get the video Bible question.
All right. So, okay, Barak, are you taking care of it?
I'm trying to. He won't let me change it.
Yeah, Barak, it's probably not going to let you change it until after the class.
No sweat, other one.
All right, so after the class, then take care of it. I'm going to get that video for you right now, Officer Adia.
Come, priest. The water, please. And to anybody out there, if you have question, comment, don't be afraid to put it on the chat. You have comment, keep the comments, you understand, lived up. You understand? We want more comments, more likes, you understand, more share. You understand? You have question, put it in. You understand? You want to break down, put it in. If we have time, we'll go into it. You understand? But you understand, on the topic matter, you understand? You have anything that goes in your mind, put it in. You understand? Don't be shy. You understand? And also, we have the sign-in links for those that's not in the school. Sign in your classes. All right. All right. Go ahead.
Than you can imagine. It's like sitting on shards of glass.
Whoa. You You went straight with it, man. Bring it back a little bit. Okay, that's the beginning. Dang.
Pain is worse than you can imagine.
But play it back. Okay, so let me there. Pause it. The general broke it down, you understand, eloquently, you understand? It's like what? Sitting on short of glass. Imagine you break a bottle, right? I have this bottle of oil, right? You understand? Also, the bottle, you know what I mean? In it over there, that's bottles of oil. Yeah. So imagine you break that bottle, right? Now you have short of glass and you sit on it. Imagine the pain. Imagine the pain. Imagine that. This is what monkeypox. Matter of fact, if I sit on the bottle of the shard of glass, what's happening, Akio?
Pain you don't want to imagine. Good night.
Matter of fact, Salaka, that's gonna be a false moment. You understand? But I gotta do this. Where's the pain going to be? The pain. Where's the central pain going to be? You understand? Anybody in the rectum. For anybody, I'm gonna use it, like a good vocabulary, for y'all. It's gonna be in the rectum. Imagine your rectum, you sitting on shard of glass. Why? Because you have monkeypox. Why? Because that man that you just seen is an homosexual. Meanwhile, Benai Brief said, we hate gays. We tell gays not to be homosexual so you don't feel the pain of having, you understand, monkeypox, you understand, to the point that you feel broken bottles in your rectum.
So
go ahead, Breeze.
Benai Brief is saying that we are anti-LGBTQ, whatever, right? When they believe in the Torah, right?
Right.
In the Torah, the Lord destroyed 2 cities for being LGBTQ, right? Now, Benai Brief is saying that because the people of Benai Brief, when their sons are born on the 8th day, they circumcise the son and put baby rod in their mouth. Right? Benai Brief is the LGBTQ community, right? With billions of dollars.
Messiah in Christ. And Benai Brief also follow the Talmud where you say you could have sex with children too. You know right. So Benai Brief, we coming for you. So like, I was gonna do a Booker T moment. You know what I'm saying? That's in the video where Booker T we're speaking Uncle Game, we're coming for you. And I was about to do that. I was about to do that with Benai Brief. We coming for you. Benai Brief.
You want more of this video?
Come. Let's get it.
It's like sitting on shards of glass. And I hope that's PG rated enough. It is the most painful thing I've ever experienced in my 47 years on this planet.
Pause. Imagine again. You have that butter, right? You got cut already in your life. You understand? You cook, you're cutting something, you got cut. Now imagine this. You cut this bottle, you break this bottle. The shard of glass is in your rectum. You can't even sit down. You can't even wash your behind. You can't even go to the bathroom, do number 2 because of the pain. That's what they're feeling right now. Right. We wanted you so you won't feel like this. We wanted you, understand, so you won't be partakers of our plague. These plagues are for the other nation, not you, Black, Hispanics, and Native Indian.
Right.
You understand? Keep on going, Officer Zabaji. Give me more.
God, this is about to get gruesome. These looking like a whole comets hitting their face. Slovakia.
At the same time, demand for vaccines is outpacing supply, leading to long lines like you see there at clinics for those that are trying to get the shots. Joining us now is Dr. Michael Osterholm. He leads the Center for Infectious Disease Research and Policy at the University of Minnesota. Good morning, Dr. Osterholm. First and foremost, let's just start from the beginning. How exactly is monkeypox spread?
Pause it right there. Pause it right there. Now, this is from the CDC himself. Now, I mean CDC, right? Somebody that's working for the CDC. You understand this? They're gonna tell you how the monkeypox is spread, right? Now, a lot of people don't want to believe. They tell you, understand, well, there's now, I mean, the government won't tell us the truth. Meanwhile, these plagues, the white man is fearing those plagues right now. The only reason they're not canceling almost LGBT is because of the backlash that's gonna happen. That's the only reason why they're not doing it. You understand?
And Slovakia, priest.
Go ahead, priest.
Every fake Israelite, every pork-eating Christian outside owes Commanding General YAHANNA an apology. Right? So we told Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, if you need the vaccine, go check with your doctor, check in with your doctor, and find out what's going on if you need the vaccine. If you feel like you need the vaccine for COVID. And they said, Commander General YAHANNA is telling people to take the vaccine. He's telling people to take the mark of the beast, right? Yeah. And now, more plagues are here, and everyone's lining up saying, give us the vaccine 3 weeks ago. Good, right?
Now, is the monkeypox vaccine the mark of the beast though?
Right.
Do you want to feel short of glass in your rectum, Salak? You understand?
Right.
You understand? This is why we say the UPK, we are the home of the truth, man. We tell you what's going on, and whatever we say to you is for your own benefit. Either you like it or not. And you know why we do it? Because we love you. Meanwhile, you hate yourself.
Right. They want to die.
Right. Go ahead, Officer Zabaji.
Go on.
As many people don't want to accept this, it is primarily a sexually transmitted infection, just like herpes or syphilis. Anytime you have contact with a lesion on some part of your body. Now, not everybody gets it from sexually transmitted routes. For example, if you do have contaminated bedding or towels, or even physical contact, a parent who might have a lesion.
Salakia, please, I have to pause it right there, if I may.
Yeah, Khan, I was about to say that too.
Khan, as I said earlier, all you sisters who run around with your friends who are part of the rainbow community, right? It doesn't have to be sexual. It could be contact. Now, if you don't believe me, go ask the Gadites how they got smallpox. Because the oppressor, who's the devil the Bible speaks of, when he was raging war against our brothers and sisters, the North American Indians, the Seminole Indians, and all our native brothers and sisters, they would bring them smallpox blankets, right? Blankets with smallpox, meaning fabric, right? Fabric or wool with smallpox, right? So now if you are friends with people in that community, just get prepared. Get all the masks, get ready to take a couple weeks off work, because you might, more than likely, get the monkeypox. Just go get a bunch of bananas.
God, what you said is righteous, priest. And you know what I'm saying, if I may add, also, you know what I'm saying, and this is gonna make people, you understand, make sure you understand, well, you know what? I don't know what you're doing. I cannot be next to you. You understand? I know a lot of people won't give a damn, you understand? But those that are smart, they're gonna be like, you know what? Nah, I gotta separate myself. And we, especially us in Canada, we always say, you know what, it's gonna take something like, you understand, some type of disaster, you understand, for brothers and sisters in Canada to wake up, right? Especially the brothers in Canada. Why? Because we are at ease. We could have sex, we could have money, you understand, we could eat and piss and go to bed, you understand, whatnot. You understand? So we don't really care about the Bible. But things like monkeypox come in, now I gotta separate myself. Now you know what they're gonna do is think twice. Now they're gonna be like, you know what? Oh shit! It's like, oh snap! What these brothers are saying in the UPK, you understand? What else is about your Kelly saying is the truth. Now you're gonna see things like that. Now you're gonna see brothers. That's really, you understand, want to learn about the Bible. Why? Because of these plagues. And just like we've been saying, it's gonna take plagues for you to wake. You understand? We're too at ease in Canada. Some of us are too at ease. Now, I mean, some of us over here, you understand, like the four of us, you understand, we've been through hell and back. And we realizing the hell we were in, you understand, that's not the place to be. You understand? We did something better. And we found the UPK, the Most High in Christ, right? But the most of the people out there, they don't give a damn about the truth. You understand why? Because they are here. They're good outside. I'm good. You tell some a brother about the truth. I'm good. Wait until that's I mean that woman that you having sex with a bisexual man, and now you get monkeypox.
Right.
Understand? Wait until then. Then you will be like, oh damn, I should have listened to Officer Zabaja. I should have listened to Officer Shawan. I should have listened to Officer Barakiala. Now you're gonna say that then. Well, before that happens, why don't you come in class and you understand and change your life?
Salakia.
Go ahead, priest.
Listen, Salakia, when we were bringing this out 10 weeks ago on the Rise podcast in Montreal, right, where Officer Adiyar, Officer 1000 Adiyar, and Officer 50 Barakiala are from, right? We were bringing this out 10 weeks ago, and we were saying they should have been listening to Officer Adiyar. He's only been out there for the last 4 or 5 years telling you that you got to come home, you got to follow the Lord. He's only been telling you on those corners. They look at us like we're crazy on those corners, and we've been telling you, prophesying to you that these plagues are on their way. And now plagues are on their way. They're here, and more plagues are here. And if I could, I have a precept.
Come on, please.
Come on, Officer Shaiwan, if you could. If you want it.
It's the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16 and verse 37. Behold, the plagues draw nigh.
Right, these plagues are here. They're coming closer, and they're coming closer. And there's going to be more plagues. There's going to be things that you never thought could happen that is happening. There's going to be more breakouts. There's people walking around with, it looks like someone played connect the dots on their face with cigars. I seen a picture of a sister. She said she had monkeypox on the tongue, right? And the men above us, they said the monkeypox is where the sin is. The only way you're getting monkeypox because of your sins.
Matter of fact, yeah. Salaka, priest, that was it?
Salaka, is that it? We got just a little more.
Go ahead.
And are not slack.
And they're not stopping. The plagues are loose. You know, slack. Like when you pull a rope and you're playing tug of war, and you pull that rope as tight as it can be, and that rope is so tight that you can tight rope walk again on top of that rope, right? It means there's a lot of tension. There's nothing holding back these plagues because the sins of Canada, of America, of Babylon have reached up to heaven. The Lord heard our prayers. He heard our cries. He's seen what you did to the children of Israel. He sees what you're still doing to the children of Israel, right? Joe Biden is saying you can go and murder your baby, and now he has coronavirus again, right? The plagues are not slack. That's it. Bubble shop.
Come. More sign Christ. Somebody bring me to Galatians chapter 6, verse 7. Bubble question. Also, Barkel, I believe you were there already. Before we get in,
1 second, I don't want.
No sweat. You could keep the video now. I mean, you could bring back the video after, right?
Come on, I got it in the background. It's here.
Come on, sir. Come, please.
This is the book of Galatians, chapter 6, verse 7.
Go ahead.
Be not deceived. God is not mocked.
Verse 8. Bring me verse 8, Bible question.
Khan. Galatians chapter 6, verse 8. For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption.
He that what does what?
He that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption.
Where do they fill the short glass?
To his flesh.
You know what I mean? It's right there in the Bible. You understand? But also Zabaja, where was that monkeypox on the sister?
In her flesh.
In her flesh, in her tongue. What is she doing with her tongue?
The sin. So the sin.
You understand? What was she doing with her tongue? Well, it's right there in your tongue. You having sex. You saw. So like you doing your man fellatio, you understand, on another man that's not your man. You about to get monkeypox all in your throat. That's what's gonna happen. Monkeypox all in your throat. That's what God is not mocked. You think it was a game? It's not a game. It's reality. The thing is, you can't understand reality. You think reality is your emotion, what you feel. Meanwhile, reality is what God says. It's the judgment of God for you sinning. You understand? I mean, I pray no sisters in the UPK get monkey flesh in the tongue, man. I mean, monkeypox. Like I say, monkey flesh, monkeypox in the tongue, man. You understand? I pray no sister get monkeypox in the tongue. No brothers, I mean, get monkeypox in the rectum, man. Because you understand, we follow the Most High, and we gotta be just like the sisters. I mean, in 1 Corinthians chapter 7, we gotta be example. You understand? Like the sister Cassie asked, 1 Corinthians chapter 7, we gotta be example for the people out there. Be an example. Make sure that you are an example for, you understand, everybody that's out there. Don't be homosexual. Don't be a lesbian. Don't be, you understand, somebody that's gonna do gang bang and have sex with, you understand, like multiple men at the same time, multiple women, I mean, threesomes and everything. Don't be that. Matter of fact, you understand, these times that we're living in, if you do that, you must be one of the most stupidest people that ever lived. You see what's going on? Do you trust the people that you're having sex with? Have somebody in your life, you understand, that you could trust. Your man, your woman. You understand? Is that it on the? Give me more on Galatians, Bible question.
Khan. But he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting.
What are we doing right now? What are we doing right now? It's right in front.
So,
You just said
it's scripture.
Yeah, Officer Barakala, you just said it. What are we doing right now?
Khan, so like everyone, we're sowing the seeds of the truth to the Spirit of brothers and sisters, right?
Just repeat it as it is in the Bible.
Khan, he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting.
So what are we doing right now?
We're sowing to the Spirit.
We're sowing to the Spirit right now. You understand? Right. We're in the mentality of God. We're in the spirit of God. We're in the character of God, man. We're in the vibe of God, man. That's what we do right now. You understand? That's what the UPK is about. That's what, you understand, I.S.U.P.K Canada is about. You understand? So in the spirit. And that's why we could tell you, understand, before coronavirus, I remember Officers Abacha, you understand, prophesizing, you understand, that plague is coming to Canada. Plague is coming from the world. I remember that today. I remember, you understand, Officer Shaw once doing the same thing. I remember Officer Aban, you understand, 5,000 Aban doing the same thing, man. What do we see? Meanwhile, your preacher's telling you, come as you are. We're telling you, beware. Plagues are coming. Officer Barakala was saying, plagues are coming. What happened? What are we seeing? Plagues all over the place. But one thing that you got to understand, Black, Hispanics, and Native Indian, these plagues are not for you. All you got to do is separate yourself from what you understand, what you've been taught. Separate yourself from this lifestyle that they tell you what, you understand, it's an alternative lifestyle. Just have fun. Nobody could judge you. Separate yourself from that and choose righteousness. Stop smoking weed. Weed smoker, you're going to have, you understand, a plague where, you understand, people's lungs are going to be inflated. Watch. With all the chemicals they're putting in the weed, you're going to see something, you know what I mean? Weed smokers, you understand, y'all going to suffer plagues as well. You understand? You have sex with another man's wife, you're going to see these plagues as well. Don't take you outside of the bushes, you understand? Don't think, you understand, it's only homosexuals that are going to feel it. Every one of you sinning will feel the plagues of the Most High, man. That's why we tell you to come in the UPK and change your life and sin. Just like Christ was saying, sin, go and sin no more. That's what we're telling you. Just like what we're doing. We listened to the voice of the Most High in the I.S.U.P.K on the community journal, YAHANNA, and we sin no more. You understand? So, hey, is there anyone? Give me some more of the. You could drop that also, Barakala. Give me some more of the on the video Bible question. We'll do it with the video, right? Also, Barakala, because we'll leave the topic, not the topic, but the website that you had, for another class and everything. But we'll go with the video, all right?
Khan.
All right, also Zabaja, give me more on the video.
Touching a child, but generally speaking, it is largely might have a lesion on their arm touching it. But generally speaking, it is largely sexually transmitted, and it's also very limited in many ways into who is getting infected. It's a very small group of very highly sexually
pause it there, Bubba Question. Pause it there.
Infected with this, many gay men.
Pause it there. He said it's very limited on who's getting it. The thing is, we could see that it is gay people getting it. Homosexuals, per se. Lesbian are gonna get it as well. You understand? Lesbian are gonna get it. Remember, it come from Spain. They had a gangbang. These homosexuals had a gangbang where there was 1,000 men about having sex with each other. Some of them come to US. Some of them came to Canada. Some of them went to other part of Europe. Some of them went to China and every other places, right? Now, the thing is, you lesbian are having sex with gay men too. You bisexuals are having sex with those gay men too. These gay men are gonna, you understand, put that virus in every other places. Now you're gonna have to take a bath. Who are you having sex with? And this is why this is why I love one verse in the Bible that I love. God is gonna make men more rare. God is gonna make a man rare in this life, a man of truth. It's gonna, you understand? It's gonna give him, you understand, power. You understand? It's gonna give him, you understand? It's gonna make him special. Why? These are the men are gay. Meanwhile, these are the men have, you understand? Monkeypox. Meanwhile, the men in the truth will not get monkeypox. Why? Because he will not have sex with other men. And he will not have sex with whores, prostitutes. You understand? A lot of prostitutes have sex with gay men too. Don't think that gay men just have sex with other gay men. Gay men have sex with prostitutes too. They have sex with women too. You understand?
Salakia.
Go ahead, please.
As you said that, it reminded me of something the men above me said, right? Because listen, I don't have my own thoughts. I just say what the men above me say. Right. I try my best to repeat what they say, right? Yeah. The teachings that they taught me. This monkeypox thing that's happening, the Lord's pledge, it's so glorious because it's damn near going to kill the sex work industry like COVID did. Right? So many women, so much of our sisters who were, because they weren't able to get over the thing that happened to them when they were children, right? That horrible thing, they went into sex work. And now this is going to kill the sex work industry.
Messiah in Christ. You understand? And that's what needs to happen, because you understand, we are about to rule this earth, and we're not gonna rule this earth in wickedness, man. And you understand, and you're gonna understand why we're ruling we're gonna rule the earth the way that we do, that we will. Why? Because every sin that you see, you will see the side effect of the sin. So you will be glad when we rule with righteousness, without no sin. That's what's gonna happen. You will see, like this Bible that you hate so much, you will see everything, you understand, that's against the Bible. You will see you are about to see the side effect of it. You understand? All these laws, you're gonna see the side effect of it. You understand? And that's what you're about to see. That's what you're seeing as well. You understand? So you are smart, just follow being the UPK, come to class, and follow what the Most High say. All right. Go ahead, give me more also about you.
Have very little risk of getting infected with this virus.
And I'm glad you brought that up because I know a lot of people in that community are concerned about possibly sort of being demonized, if you will, or looked at differently, similar to what we saw with the AIDS crisis. This is not just men and women or homosexuals having sex. This could also be someone who's heterosexual. Although you're saying that's the majority, but what needs to be done, I guess, to make sure that that group is not ostracized when trying to get the help that they need?
That's just the saying, well, you know what? Well, what can we do? You understand? So these people, don't be persecuted. Ostracized is another word for persecution. Well, we don't want to persecute them. So, it's not just homosexuals that are getting it. We could see other people having it. You understand? So, what can we say? You understand? For them not to be, you understand, persecuted in a way. Let's see the response. Let's go ahead, Breeze.
Tell it like it is. If you look today at the best data we have on sexual practices across both heterosexual and gay populations, we see in the United States that about 52% of gay men have between 0 and 11 partners in a lifetime. But there is on the upper end of that scale 10% that have more than 101, and about 1.9% that have more than 400 partners over a lifetime. And
all right, you could stop in there.
Much higher.
That for once, that devil was in the devil. You understand? For once, that devil was in the devil. That sister wanted to be like, you understand? I think the sister might be gay and bisexual, lesbian or whatever. You understand? She was like, how can we say it in a way for them not to be persecuted? This devil, that day wasn't a devil. It said straight. Well, we got to say, we got a job to do and tell the truth. And we're telling the truth. It is gay people that are having it. The majority are gay people. We cannot say any otherwise. And why would the white man say that as well? You know why? Anybody knows why? Anybody knows why? Why would the white man, you understand, be blunt like this? You understand? Anybody knows why?
So yeah.
Go ahead, please.
For him to be blunt as he is it's probably affecting his family members. What I can think of.
All right. You close us, Sister. Who's getting monkeypox? Who's getting? Go ahead, please.
He's fearing for his own people.
Give him a hand. That's why I was about to say, give him a hand. Yeah, right? Because now monkeypox. Who gets the monkeypox the most? Where have we seen, you understand, in the TV and everything with monkeypox?
Sodomites.
Yes, but which race?
Salakia, I don't want Edomites.
Edomites. Now monkeypox touch Edomites the most. Now there's a problem. We can't stay blunt. We can't stay. Hide it. We gotta be blunt about it. My people are getting, you understand, monkeypox. I cannot sugarcoat it no more. You understand? I can sugarcoat it now because my people, you understand, in trouble. That's why we need to learn from that. My people in trouble, so I gotta be blunt with it. I gotta come real with it. Well, the I.S.U.P.K been doing that since 1969. You understand? The I.S.U.P.K been blunt with you since 1969 because we see all people is in trouble, man. All people, you understand, are suffering. All people is in the bottom, man. When the white man, you understand, has trouble with his own people, he has to be blunt. He has to be, you understand, well, that's my people, you understand? I can sugarcoat it. The sister was like, you understand, well, how can we bring this, you understand, in a state where, you understand, they're not ostracized. Gay people are not ostracized. The white man said, well, you know what? We got to tell the truth. The majority, you understand, are gay people. Those gay people are white men. That's why he was blunt with it. You understand? That's why he was blunt with it, because that's his people. Now, they feel for their own. They care about their own, and they understand they want to make sure their own don't suffer. We've been doing that we've been doing the same for for you Black, Hispanics, and Native Indian since 1969. And you know what happens? You hate us for it. But you know what? Even through that hate, we're gonna keep doing what we're doing, which is warning you that those plays are not supposed to fall on you, but supposed to fall on that damn Edomite, you understand? On those other nations that takes advantage of Black, Hispanics, and Native Indian, you understand, for the atrocities they committed on us. That being said, you understand? So water for everybody that was in class, to water, you understand, for Sister Carla, to water to Sister Jazz, Sister Cassie, Sister Leslie, Sister Nawa, to water sisters, you understand, for being in class. And I gotta, you understand, give it up for Toronto, you understand? I.S.U.P.K Toronto, you understand, for being in class, you understand, with us. You understand? To water for everybody, you understand? And I.S.U.P.K Quebec, Canada, Quebec, I.S.U.P.K Montreal, we might be in Toronto pretty soon. We're gonna be in Toronto pretty soon, all right? So make sure you understand, you link up, stay in tune. We're gonna keep doing that amazing work, you understand, that the Most High tell us to do on the community journey, YAHANNA. And you're gonna see more fire coming. You're gonna see more plagues, all right? That being said, I pass the class back to Officer 50 Barcala, all right?
So, I don't have the announcements.
All right, come. All right, just close the class, please. Just say the salute and clap it up and salute, all right?
All right. So we're gonna give a courtesy salute to the brothers and a courtesy salute to the sisters. All right. Men of Israel, Imajam, which means to stand. We're gonna give a courtesy salute to the brothers. Imajam Shabbat. Imajam Barak. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabbat. Yajamata means hands down. We're gonna give a courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, turn and face the sisters. Imajam Shabbat. Imajam Barak. Yahweh Shamar Alatham Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Class Yajamata. Class dismissed.
And don't forget to everybody that's out there, you understand, if you speak French, don't forget that we will be back, you understand, with the New Testament is for the Israelite only, you understand, in French on I.S.U.P.K Quebec, you understand, tune in, you understand, if you don't speak French, come and learn French, you understand, you have any question, we could, change it in English, a little bit in English for y'all, you understand, and also the law class, that will be on Monday, Babu Salaki. That will be on Monday, you understand, the New Testament is for the Israelite, you understand, that will be on Monday. On Wednesday, we're going to have the law class in French in I.S.U.P.K Quebec, all right? All right, that being said, you understand, Shalom, Israel.
U.P.K, O1 West. Babylon is falling to rise no more again. Babylon is falling. Freedom is here, my friend, not just part of the mission. Yeah, our shine never come bring peace in start of the vision. Don't put your trust in our riches and wealth, contamination. I just the last statutes and commandments. We make the decision to keep them with precision. I just part of the mission. Daniel get a vision. Him see the black Christ, it wasn't a white depiction. No allegiance to Rome nor its regions. Come out them religion if you want be a free man. Cause the deacons them full of demons. Same situation with Rasta with Islam. Only beacon of hope for your lean on is U.P.K and the General YAHANNA. Every fowl of the ear, every beast of the field, every creeping thing we creep on land, every mouth of the clear, loud and clear. Yahweh Shai Mashiach is a black man who have fear, let him hear. Time to prepare, spiritually separate from Babylon. We no weak, we no fear, we no tear. Bun Saddam, my bun Batman are just part of the nation. Yahweh Shai never come bring peace in start of the vision. No put your trust in our riches and wealth, contamination. I just the last statutes and commandments. We make the decision to keep them with precision. Just part of the nation. Send evils and curses on the whore sitting on the beast and all churches. America fall, them deserve it. Rome get defeat, history repeat, I know the first thing. Hey, 400 years they work with, then desert with, then turn round and call we worthless. But now the COVID lurking, them hurting, and then the doctors and nurses. Hey, one day the building of a turn after the long journey. No care much money you want earn if you still want Babylon burn. One day the building of a turn after the long journey. No care much money you want earn. Hey, I just started the mission. Yeah, our shine never come bring peace in start of the vision. No put your trust in our riches and wealth, guns are ammunition. I just the last statutes and commandments we make the decision to keep them with precision. I just part of the mission.